Ethereum rival Solana catches attention of big institutional players as Solana investment products witness 27 straight weeks of inflows. Yeah, man, I had to take this into consideration, bro. You know, Solana's a pretty decent buy, man. It's a, you know, we know Sam Bankman-Fried tampered with it just a little bit, but you know, I the way I look at it, man, is, you know, SBF was still a smart guy, you know, so I can't, you know, I can't totally dismiss anything that the dude says or does. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of the coins that I've researched and got into, especially like Render, I just from word of mouth, I just heard him verbally say it. You know what I'm saying? So I went into looking at it, and that's how I kind of got into that. But yeah, man. But let's see. This year has been particularly favorable to Solana in terms of demand from institutional investors. Coin shares data shows that besides Solana, very little activity was witnessed in the broader altcoin market. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And JP Morgan came out. Was it sometime this week? And they were saying how Ethereum is too centralized. They really said that, and I'm like, well, you know, tell us something we ain't heard yet. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, it's, you know, for them to come out and finally say that, you know, maybe that brings more attention to other cryptos that, you know, are a little bit more decentralized other than Ethereum or so. Like Ethereum's still going to be here, bro, but I mean, that is something that we got to take into consideration, especially when, like, I think the majority of the activity that goes on Ethereum is staking. So, you know, Solana is one to look at, you know, when you try to go through some of the other layer one coins. So, see, the Solana influx can be attributed to successful tie-ups with prominent financial institutions like payments, Behemoth Visa to provide real-time low-cost payments. Solana Labs has also collaborated with Shopify and Circle, the issuer of USDC, to provide stablecoin settlement to individual vendors. But yeah, man. But yeah, they're talking about how Ethereum continues to lag behind, which, I mean, you know, I mean, it's the big dog in the park, bro. But
bro, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the biggest crypto buff in the world, but I see where they're coming from with their frustration with Ethereum in the moment.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating, man.
I don't know if you remember, bro. I was holding ETH, waiting for ETH 2.0 to hit, and I figured once ETH 2.0 hit, and that should have made everything faster and a little bit cheaper, that they would kind of, you know what I'm saying, make stuff better. But it looks like ETH 2.0 really didn't do nothing, bro. Like,
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. But you know, for them to say, okay, we're going to launch ETH 2.0, and it's, you know, it's going to fix this, and this. I mean, they did, you know, they came out with it and they did it, man. That's you know, that shows a lot for them to actually say they're going to do something and then do it, especially when you're as big as Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, there are a lot of more efficient layer ones to use.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I still like Ethereum, but like,
absolutely.
My point is, I do still see some of the issues with that Solana fans or you know, Solana fanboys might want to point out, and the reason for them to kind of want to look into Solana. And I can also see the centralized portion of Ethereum with them being like, it's a United States company. The CEO kind of, you know what I'm saying, is ready to report. So I can see where you're coming from with it. I can see where Solana lovers are coming from with it.
Yeah. And honestly, man, I don't know, but I can probably see like Ethereum being forked or so. You know what I mean? So creating like another chain from Ethereum, you know, maybe have that chain run all of the like, you know, DEX transactions or something like that. Because honestly, bro, when I look at Ethereum, man, like with the fees, to make transactions, to swap, use DEX, you know, to make payments or whatnot. When I look at Ethereum, man, I almost just look at Ethereum like as a like something to like replace the bond market or so. So it's like you buy Ethereum and you stake Ethereum. You know what I mean? I'm looking at Ethereum more so as just like the ultimate, you know, store of value, just like Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I mean, well, the majority of the activity on Ethereum comes from staking. So like, I'm kind of just looking at Ethereum as like, you know, you buy Ethereum and you stake it and you earn rewards over time. You know what I'm saying? That's strictly how I look at Ethereum right now, because I mean, you can't really do too much with it, man. You know what I mean? It costs too much.